Hey everybody, welcome to week 4, and I'm going to go over the coursework review for the week and let you know some of the pitfalls to look out for while you're completing your assignments. Okay, your reading topics this week are Chapter 15, The Patient as an Individual, Chapter 16, The Communication Process, and Chapter 23, The Performance Improvement and Customer Service. So for week 4 discussion, your first discussion question is review pages 335 through 336, which talks about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. According to our text, what are the 5 levels of Maslow's hierarchy of needs? So first I need you to provide the order that Maslow provides them. Now, in your own words, list in order the needs that mean the most to you, starting from most important to least important. List examples of why you chose this order for yourself. So, first you're going to provide the list of needs in the order that Maslow provided them. Then you're going to tell me how your list of needs might differ from what Maslow says, and what would be more important to you. It may be the same order, it may be a totally different order. And the reason we do this exercise is to show you that everybody comes to you, patient-wise, coworker-wise, just in general, people come to you with different needs. So that's why we're doing this. As you can see, as we go through and you answer your fellow students' post, how their needs differ from yours based on life experiences. So I always love this exercise because it's just interesting to see how people's needs do differ. All right, so your second response, or your second question, review pages 515 through 517. And you're going to tell me about customer service. There's internal customers and there are external customers, and I'll go over that in Tuesday's Kaiser Live. And it's also within your reading. So identify what an internal customer is and an external customer in the healthcare setting. List several components that are used to determine quality of care, and then what are some of the aspects of quality improvement management. So I want to know some of the elements of quality of care. And again, that's listed under the paragraph quality of care in Chapter 23, Performance Improvement and Customer Service. And then for quality improvement, there are several different elements that are included in quality improvement. The two main ones that I'm looking for is that you're always striving to improve the quality of care while decreasing the cost that it takes to provide that care. So I want to see that you're increasing quality and decreasing cost. And if you're not on track, I'll ask you to go back and look at that. Make sure that when you're responding to other students that your posts are at least 100 words in length, and that when you're answering these questions that they're at least 150 words in length, so you don't lose points on that. The written assignment. You do have another written assignment. It is a formal assignment as per APA, which means that you should have a separate title page. You should have an in-text citation in the body of your paper. At minimum, you should be citing your textbook because you're reading one of the thinking it through assignments, and you're supposed to be going back and taking things from your reading to answer those questions. Even though you're answering it in your own words, you're taking what you read and applying it to the situation in your own words. So again, separate title page, in-text citation in the body, and then a separate reference page that corresponds with the citation in the body. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. So, what you're going to do is you're going to review the Thinking It Through green box, which can be found in your text on page 520. So you're going to read through that scenario, reflect on that scenario, and identify your feelings regarding its content. So after reviewing the scenario, answer the 4 questions listed underneath the scenario on page 520. Use the material you have learned this week. I'm going to refer you back to the chapter. These assignments are to make sure that you're understanding what you're supposed to be reading. So I'm going to ask you to go back to that. And you can still, like I said, don't regurgitate what's in the book word for word. Tell me in your words what you read and how you understood it. So one of the things that you're looking for here is that in your reading, they talk about the sandwich technique, where you start off with a positive aspect of work ethic. You talk about the negative issue at hand, and then you end on another positive aspect of the person's work ethic. So it's called like a sandwich technique: positive, negative, positive. So I'm not going to give it all away because I want you to do the research and do it, but that's one of them that I'm looking for. Hint, hint, hint. Again, must be an APA format, separate title page, in-text citation, separate reference page. Make sure that it's on a Microsoft Word document, that it's not a PDF, that it's not a TXT, because I'm going to ask you to resubmit it. We're in week 4 now, so I expect you to be able to read the instructions and submit it as it's called for. So make sure it's on a Microsoft Word document, that you're completing a spelling grammar check. So that you don't lose points with that it's at least 250 words in length. And that's pretty much it for that assignment. You also have a final exam which covers chapters 15, 16, and 23 for the week. There are 15 questions on the exam and some matching questions. You have 2 hours to complete the exam, as usual, and then you also have a post-test exam. What this post-test exam does is it is a graded assignment. It counts for 5% of your overall grade. It provides 20 multiple choice questions covering the term to see what you've learned since you've been in the class. So when you took the pretest, that set the baseline. The post-test will compare to the pretest to see what you've learned and see what we need to tweak in the class for the next class. So make sure you take that because it is part of your grade. Then again, extra credit if you're not able to attend the Kaiser Live session. You can submit the summary if you like the extra credit. And that's it for week 4. If you have any questions, please contact me and we'll get that taken care of. You guys have a good day.